Plasmodium Specific. Plasmodium, illustrated by the plastic Plasmodium podium, is a species of protozoa, shown by the protozoa propeller coming out of the faucet that causes malaria. Malaria is represented by the mullet mosquito. There are several species of Plasmodium that cause disease, including Plasmodium malariae, vivax, ovale, and falciparum. Plasmodium malariae is portrayed by the mullet mosquito behind the leftmost podium. This species causes a milder form of disease compared to Malaria falciparum and is associated with a cyclical fever that occurs every 3 days, shown by the fever beaver holding up the 3 tree. Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium ovale are represented by the middle podium and the orange violin, ovale and vivax. These forms are associated with a cyclic fever that occurs every 2 days, illustrated by the fever beaver in a tutu. The Duffy antigen, shown by the ant with gems in the duffel bag, is the receptor site for Plasmodium vivax and is often absent in blacks, portrayed by the white ant and white duffel bag. It is thought that the black population has a higher percentage of individuals with missing Duffy antigen, thus conferring resistance to this form of malaria. Additionally, Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium ovale are associated with a dormant phase of infection in the liver. It can be treated with the addition of primaquine, represented by the prom queen smacking the liver with the violin bow. Plasmodium falciparum, shown by the podium with the faucet, is a species that causes the most severe symptoms, illustrated by the podium on fire. Individuals with Malaria falciparum typically experience daily cycles of fever, shown by the calendar with every day checked off. This particular species can cause the surface properties of infected red blood cells to change, leading to the occlusion of red blood cells in capillaries. This is illustrated by the visible brain, kidneys, and lungs in the capillary caterpillar.
We find ourselves in the middle of a dating game, where the contestants compete for the love of tutu fever beaver from plastic podiums. To the left is our first contestant, the mullet mosquito. But before he can even say a word, he's marked as third place in this race. The prom queen is obviously the crowd's favorite, as she wows them with her skills on the orange violin. However, she's got a short temper evidenced by her smacking the liver when the liver dozed off. The caterpillar contestant on the third podium is clearly at a disadvantage with his cracked podium on fire. Too bad that faucet seems to be full of protozoa instead of water to put out the flames. No matter the odds, this caterpillar swears to devote his brains, lungs, and kidneys every day of the year to prove his worth. But wait a second. A white ant with gems has snuck in using a duffel bag. He appears to be an ex-lover, here to present priceless gems for one more chance at love.